And we got to talk about Leny Yoro because Fabrizio Romano dropped a bomb on us when he announced that Manchester United have had a bid of over 50 million euros accepted by Lille for their defender. Now, we've known about Leny Yoro for a few months now because of all the transfer hype that this guy's been getting, right? People are talking about him as being a wonder kid, and I've even heard him get called. He's like the Mbappe of center backs. Now, the last time that I heard that phrase get used, it was for William Saliba. And look at how he's turned out. So if Leny Yoro could live up to the hype, whoever signs this kid is going to be getting a future best center back in the world level kind of player. Now, this guy's been linked to a lot of big clubs, right? Manchester United, Liverpool, PSG, Real Madrid. There's probably some other teams that I'm forgetting. And Man United, all the news that's going around for them right now, they are trying to do a madness. They are revamping their defensive areas in that team. I mean, last season, those guys couldn't keep a clean sheet to save their life. They were letting so many goals go in. They had a negative goal difference. So I think Ineos, they're attacking the right areas. But it seems like they're trying to bring in De Ligt, Bradwaite, Manuel Ugarte, and now Leny Yoro? Oh my goodness. Yo, you guys got to be excited with what Ineos are doing. But while this news is exciting, and if you're a United fan, you could possibly think about Leny Yoro joining your club, it's been made very clear, according to all the reports, that he's waiting for Real Madrid. Now, me being a Madrid fan, I would like to sign Leny Yoro based off all the hype that he's getting and what I've seen. I think there is a player there. But I'd be lying to you guys if I told you I was really familiar with him aside from a few months ago. Right? Let's be honest. Most people are not watching Lille in the Uber Eats Ligue 1. Like, let's just be honest. Now, I know a lot of people, they like to make it out like they're scouts and that they've been following these players since they were 3 years old, but that's just not the case, bro. Nobody really was watching Leny Yoro. So we're all kind of going off of the clips and then taking the words of, maybe people that are in France that watch him a bit more. But he looks like a good player. He can break up play. He's a good tackler. He looks like he's good in the box as well, good in the air, can also pass out from the back. He looks like if he develops into what he should be, he could be the complete center back. Now, even though I said I would like him at Madrid, if I was Leny Yoro, I think I would sign for Manchester United. I know a lot of people right now are getting on them and we banter them, we call them shit. But I think you guys have to remember how big of a club Manchester United are. They are arguably the biggest club in the world. Don't let the last 10 years fool you into thinking that Man United are a shit club, because they're not. And even when they've been in their dark era, which has been since Sir Alex Ferguson has left, they've still managed to win trophies. I know people are saying, well, why would Leny Yoro pick Man United over Real Madrid? And I think it's really simple. Playing time. I think Leny Yoro goes to Man United and walks immediately into that starting 11 because their back line and their defense is not that good. We saw it last season. Regardless of all the injuries that they had, I don't really think most people rate most of their defenders, especially center backs, because the only good one that they have right now is Lisandro Martinez. Rafael Varane just left. Harry Maguire's a bum. Johnny Evans is ancient. He's old. And Lisandro Martinez, even though he is a good defender, this brother can't stay fit for longer than 2 months. So I think Leny Yoro, at 18 years old, would immediately start for Manchester United. At Real Madrid, there's so much competition in terms of that spot. You got Rudiger, who looked like the best center back in the world last season. Eder Militao is now fully fit. And then you have David Alaba, who's still trying to work out his injury. So I think Leny Yoro would get some minutes for Madrid, but not nearly as much as he would for Manchester United. On top of that, Nacho just left the club as well. He's in Saudi. So we do need a center back that can kind of be like that fourth choice, You know what I'm saying? We can rotate him in maybe in some games against lower teams in La Liga, in the Copa del Rey. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will get opportunities. But I think at Manchester United, he'll be able to develop a little bit faster there with all the game time that he get. And I think at 18 years old, he has a lot of time, bro. In 5 years from now, if he's as good as everybody's saying, he'll only be 23 5 years from now. And if he lived up to the hype, then guess what? Madrid, we will be here. We'll be involved. Don't worry about that. You can still get that move. But Manchester United are a big club, people. Like, I know everybody likes to get on them, but we have to honestly realize what kind of team they are. But yeah, I mean, this is interesting news. I think United, they've been getting linked to so many players. There's been so much news going on surrounding that club that you can only be excited if you support them. But yeah, it looks like they're really trying to rejuvenate that back line. As I said, it's looking like they're trying to get De Ligt, Brantwaite. They just accepted it. Well, they just got a bid accepted for Leny Yoro. There's also signing a DM in Ugarte as well. Now, the only reason that I would not go to Manchester United if I'm Leny Yoro is because I don't believe in this manager, right? I don't think Ten Hag's the guy. I don't think that he's going to be the one to lead them to glory. I think that he's shit. I think his tactics, naive. His style of play is awful. And I do get the allure of a Madrid. But at 18 years old, if you make this move right now, what if it doesn't work out? I think you should want to prove yourself first by playing for another big team in arguably a harder league in the Prem. And then trust me, Madrid will be there. But I get it. Look, they're saying that Madrid, they're not really worried about Leny Yoro going to Manchester United because they know that his priority is them. So, that's going to kind of be a big blow for Manchester United. I mean, look, they can get most players that they want, if we're going to be honest. But when Madrid come knocking, when Florentino Perez sends the little, little letter of interest and all that stuff, it's over. I mean, they're already saying that the two clubs are negotiating. They're also saying that Leny Yoro has already agreed terms with Real Madrid. So it's just a matter of when will the two clubs be able to get a deal worked out. And I think with Man United's interest, being concrete, with them having a bid accepted, I think that might speed up things for Madrid because, who says that? Well, who knows if Leny Yoro would just want to wait, right? Maybe he would just want to make that move now. So, I think things are going to heat up pretty quickly with this kid. I think that he will end up moving somewhere this summer. And yeah, whoever gets him, it looks like they're going to be getting a really good player. But let's see, because his contract expires after next year. So they're saying Madrid are happy to sign him as a free agent. It just would be down to Leny Yoro. Would he want to move right now? If the two clubs can't agree on a price, Manchester United could be a good option. Who knows? If I was him, I would be thinking about where can I develop the most, right? I think making these big moves so soon could hamper your development. Like, we've seen it work out, but then we've seen a lot of other times where it hasn't, So, look, let's see. I'll take him at Madrid. He'd be our fourth choice center back. I think that he would get game time there as well. On top of that, he's French. There's a whole little French core going on at Madrid. We are France and Brazil FC. He's going to have Ferland Mendy, Chouameni, Camavinga, and Mbappe there with him. So, he'll have people to look out for him. And again, when Madrid wants you, it is hard to say no. Like, not everybody can be like a Mbappe and have this club chasing you for like 6 years, But I think if Leny Yoro goes to Manchester United, it would not be a bad move. And again, they need him more than Madrid do because their defensive record last season was shit. But guys, get in the comment section. If you're a Manchester United fan, let me know what you think about Leny Yoro. If you're a Real Madrid fan, same thing. Let me know what you think. And if you were him, who would you join right now? I would take him at my club. But I'm just thinking, if I was advising the player, I think he'd have to pick the club that would develop him the best. And that's just down to his preference. But it seems like he does want Madrid. But Manchester United are in the race. Ineos, they're trying to rejuvenate that back line. And, I mean, the news that I'm seeing is like the Joshua Zirkzee and the De Ligt, the Brantwaite, and the Ugarte. It all looks really good. But at the end of the day, Ten Hag is still there, so I don't really believe in him too much. But Leny Yoro would walk into that starting 11. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think about any of the possible deals. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm out.